Guys, it only gets more ugly for Tony Busby. Honestly, Jay-Z and Alex Spira, they really are playing chess, and Jay-Z really has hired a good lawyer because Alex Spira is putting up a fight. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. So it's been revealed as of yesterday, last night, that Tony Busby, guys, is facing not one, but two federal lawsuits. The key word is federal lawsuits this man is facing. Houston attorney Tony Busby is the target of two lawsuits filed in a Louisiana federal court accusing the lawyer and his law firm of pocketing settlement money through unethical accounting practices. He's been accused of pocketing settlement money through unethical accounting practices. Busby has dismissed the claims as patently frivolous, arguing they were designed to harm his reputation and undermine his firm's role in representing alleged SA victims in the ongoing civil litigation against Diddy. According to Busby, the former clients were financially incentivized to file lawsuits against him, adding that one former client was offered $10,000 to file a suit against Busby. "We have reported this conduct to the authorities," Busby wrote in an email Tuesday afternoon. "We expect some disciplinary action to be taken against the lawyers and individuals involved. These investigators have been caught on tape. This is egregious and illegal conduct." So clearly Busby is, not holding back. The two lawsuits were filed in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Louisiana last week. In one case, a former ship captain named Adam Guidry alleged that Busby took advantage of him by not explaining the associated expenses in his case. In the other lawsuit, a ship deckhand named Matthew Ray Thompson claims Busby did not give him the money he was entitled to through the Jones Act, which provides a remedy to injured people in the course of their employment aboard a vessel due to the negligence of the employer. So especially in the second lawsuit, he's been accused of keeping the money that was meant to go to injured victims. That in itself is a huge accusation to make. Busby's law firm represented Thompson in a 2023 lawsuit against Strategic Towing Services after he was injured, and according to Thompson's lawsuit against Busby, the law firm allegedly deposited his checks into the firm's operating account and issued funds to Thompson and his wife through Venmo as high-interest loans instead. Both cases claim the law firm of unethical accounting practices, but according to Busby, he has affidavits from both clients agreeing and approving the accounting in their cases. "And now I have affidavits and a recording demonstrating that these clients were paid money to file these frivolous cases," he added. Busby didn't share the reference affidavits or recording, but told Houston Public Media that he shared the information with law enforcement. And that's really what you need to do, to be honest with you, because I feel like Busby was told to release the recordings or whatever he has of people from Rock Nation. And now he has affidavits from these two particular cases as a rebuttal to prove that they were aware of the accounting. So therefore, what is, unethical about money being moved or etc. when the clients themselves and the accountants approved XYZ is basically what he is saying. He does not need to release the affidavits. He does not need to release the tapes. Send it all to law enforcement. Keep it moving. That's all he needs to do. Really and truly, it's none of our business to be knowing the ins and outs of what is going on in lawsuits and, getting the information and anything that's privileged material. That is for law enforcement. That is for the judges. And then we see the outcomes and see what is presented. Everybody already knows that. But he's facing these two, lawsuits. They are federal as well. And, my conversation about this is, now that I've let you guys know what he's facing, is that where is this coming from? Of course, I do feel like these lawsuits would not be present in his life if he did not come for P. Diddy. If he did not mention Jay-Z and Rock Nation, then, these lawsuits would not be coming for him. Jay-Z and Alex Spira are putting up a fight. They're playing dirty, and they're basically saying, okay, if you want to come for me, we're going to come around you. We're not going to come directly for you. We're going to come around you, found your unethical practices and your ways and your corruption and your fraud and what you've done in past cases, present that to Judge Torres, which they did in the lawsuit read to you last night. But then on top of that, they're going to find people to sue Busby as well and say, look, you have a case, we can find lawyers to represent you, you definitely have a case to bring this man down. What they're trying to do is basically cut it off from the head, cut the animal off from the head, let's just say. And I feel like they're trying to come for Busby from this way, as opposed to denouncing the case and what Jay-Z is facing. If it wasn't for that NBC interview, they would not know about any inconsistencies, to be honest with you. But they're trying to come for Busby and damage his credibility as a lawyer and saying that, look, this man has cases of federal lawsuits filed against him, unethical, multiple lawsuits in the past that they wrote down, towards Judge Torres to say, look, this lawyer is a bad lawyer, he's corrupt, he's a fraud, etc., in order to help expedite this case being dismissed. That is the game that Alex Spira and Jay-Z are playing, to try get the attention away from Jay-Z, to try get the attention away from the cases actually being faced. Yes, the NBC interview helped them, silver platter, multiple inconsistencies that they can use as ammunition, even though, somebody facing SA is going to have inconsistencies, going to have trauma, misplaced memory, memories, not really sure what is going on, especially as somebody as her who is autistic. You know, all of this needs to be looked at, but that in itself Alex Spira is using as ammunition. So outside of that, it's very much let's come for Busby, fraudulent, let's find people to sue him, get it all out there, bad PR, bad PR, bad PR, because I've never heard anything about this man negatively, not that he was perfect before, until he came for P. Diddy, until he made that conference, until he made it very dramatic and said that, you know, there's a number here, you can phone whoever you want. They've helped, you know, 300 people came forward. They have him in multiple new cases against Diddy 24/7, etc, etc, etc. So this is why he's facing all of this. But Alex Spira, I think his game plan is to cut it off from the head, come for Busby's credibility, but also distraction, which is why he mentioned Jennifer Lopez last night. I know that woman is fuming for the fact that her name has been officially mentioned in court documents multiple times, and the description in the lawsuit in regards to her was that, you know, she was seen at multiple events with Diddy wearing different clothes, but it definitely was the same day because she has the same accessories and jewelry that she's wearing. What kind of over-analysis is this? I feel like this is a warning shot to J-Lo to say, if things get worse and you might need to be subpoenaed, you know what to do. Play the game, play the victim, be on Jay-Z's side. You know, don't jump to speak up against me because we've named you in this lawsuit and things can get far worse. Now, I don't expect J-Lo to make a statement. A lot of people are saying, is she going to make a statement now? Is her lawyer going to say something? Absolutely not. I don't think that she needs to. I don't think that she needs to do that. It's going to make it far worse. She's just been named in the lawsuit as basically being with Diddy at the VMAs. That's all it is. So for those who are running their mouth saying that, you know, Alex Spira has basically named her as the mystery celebrity, he wouldn't do that, because then that would give aid and it would abet the narrative that Jay-Z was there, and they're trying to completely lie about that and say that he's not there, number one. Number two, it's just a warning shot to J-Lo to say, listen, we've mentioned you in court documents for the first ever time with Diddy. Bad PR, whichever way you know, and it can definitely get worse. She's taken that on board. Her team have taken that on board. Of course, her lawyers were told, look, Alex Spira, Jay-Z, they're mentioning you. She already knows what it is, and she knows that it can definitely get worse, which is why Ben left. But I think that Alex Spira is doing this as a distraction. I feel like it comes off Jay-Z. Other names are being mentioned, but she's not being mentioned as being the mystery celebrity, because if she was, then her name would be everywhere. If you've noticed, J-Lo being mentioned in that particular lawsuit from Alex Spira is not being taken by the media. They're not mass reporting on it. If she was mentioned as a mystery celebrity, as the woman who watched XYZ allegedly, then it would be mass reported, because it is a major allegation for her to face. As of right now, it's just a warning shot. It's a distraction. It's unnecessary. She didn't need to be mentioned, in my opinion. It doesn't help Jay-Z's case, in my opinion. I think that it's just very messy, but that's what lawyers are. That's what, you know, cases are. It's all about corruption. So he's facing 2 federal lawsuits. Busby says it's frivolous. He also says he has an affidavit. I'm just intrigued about these audio recordings that he has and what he submitted to law enforcement to basically expose Roc Nation, because that in itself would be a good chess move if he actually has that evidence. Anyways, it's getting messy between Alex Spira and Busby. So much has been happening over the past 24 hours, like my third video documenting on separate lawsuits that are just continuously being filed. A lot is going on. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. There's a $ there. You can send whatever you want. It definitely goes a long way. Definitely subscribe, guys. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do, and click that notifications bell so you guys know I'm coming to you with these videos, because so much is happening, and no matter where I am in the world, I'm just trying to keep you guys updated with everything. The least you guys could do is click that button and subscribe, and stay tuned for more of these updates. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.